Hey, Lord Zombie here. Welcome. This is going to be Crystal Isles Showcase. I'm not entirely sure what's been added in on the official release. I've played a modded version. It's pretty awesome, but let's spawn in and see where we're at. Creative mode, because then I can fast fly around for you all. I'm not entirely sure how to turn my HUD off. Let me just check the settings, make sure everything's going to look as nice as it'll look. Epic. Pretty sure everything's as high as it's going to get. Everything's on epic, so it's good to go. Look at that water. Man, if I had this on my 4K telly, this would look really nice. Just doing that just to shut me up so I'm not shivering constantly. Right, let's have a look at the map. So we spawned in the first spawn point, which it looks like it's a redwood sort of area. So I'll go around in a clockwise rotation and we'll see how things look. One thing I might do. One mod I added. Awesome spyglass will show me where the creatures are, if there is any, so we can see what's about. Might take a while to populate the world because I've got it so that it doesn't despawn when you leave render, so all the creatures are on all the time. It'll just take a little while to populate a new map. It's a little bit of a lake. Let's have a look. What's that? That's cool. So it's like a loot crate in the redwoods on this like little frozen 8. Is this actually underwater? The thing I always find with this map, sometimes you can't see the water and you end up going under. Nice. Yeah, okay. That island looks pretty nice. See, this redwoods area looks absolutely immense. Let's go and have a look over here. There's an awful lot of water on this map. But a pretty cool base location. Underwater access for your water tames. Just look how clear the water is though. Suppose I should do this. If I see any particularly interesting places, I'll just pull up this 0.6, or 0.6.9 and 17.6. Okay. Like the Christmas trees in the redwoods. Quite a nice little feature. What we got there? Mammoth. What is that? shouldn't be any modded creatures on here, it's a fresh map. What the heck was that flying thing? Well, whatever it is, it's gone. I thought it looked like a wyvern or something. Obviously unofficial, you're not going to have level 540 creatures. My maximum level is 600. That's the only difference between this and official. So you get RGs in the redwoods. The size of that salmon. Oh, it's an Ichthyosaurus. Okay. Despite the fact it's freezing, a pretty cool base. Might be hard push to survive there unofficial though, unless you've got a ridiculous fortitude. So there's all that. I'll quickly go round there, and I'll loop back and go all the way around the redwoods. So there's a shot. See, it looks like you can land on there. The water's so clear, and if I go down, I'd actually be underwater because that's swimming there. That's what you've got to be careful of when you're flying about on this map. Fact is, I've got 80 fortitude. I'm freezing to death. Albeit, you know, I haven't got fur, but I think you'd struggle to live out here. Not unless you want to lose all your points to fortitude. So, pull the mic a bit closer. There we go. So that's like almost a different biome. Let me loop back towards the redwoods and we'll do a quick loop of that. See if there's anything interesting on the outside of it. If there's any particular biome you want me to do in detail, leave a comment below and I'll have a quick look after the video. And any popular place, I'll make a quick video of that particular place. Okay. There's your pteranodons, just to the, what would this be, like southeast side of the redwoods. The first pteranodons I've seen. Bit of crystal. Microraptors. There's plenty of crystal down here in this little valley bit. In fact, it's all over here. There's a water thing there. You wanted a little base. It's quite a flat plateau actually. Let's get down and have a quick look how flat it is. Maybe slight slope, but honestly it's quite a nice place. I might consider that for myself. If you're interested in this little location, 32.0, 33.4, and it is right there. Carnotaurus. Doesn't seem to be anything too dangerous around here yet. Plenty of raptors though. Let me just see if these crystals are actually harvestable. Yes, look. And you get green gems, fragmenting crystal, so you get a bit of everything from that. Honestly, it's probably because of the name, Crystal Isles, although I wasn't sure if it was because of the crystal clear water. But I'm thinking crystal isn't going to be an issue on this map. Now they have added a new creature to this map. It looks pretty cool from what I've seen. I can't even remember the name of it. I think it's roughly based on the Tapajara, and it's got like a rocket booster on it, which looks pretty cool. It uses gasoline as a fuel. It's not a tech saddle. From what I understand, you're meant to use a chain bowler to before you can tame it. I think it's a passive tame, but it has to be chain bowled in order for you to give it a whirl. Whether that's true or not, you know, I don't know. It's a rubbish time of day. Right. You will find on this map as well, if it's anything like the modded map, there'll be different times of day on different sections of the map. Hey look, charged thingamabob. You will make a bit of element. The standard cost. Can't really bother to wait for that. Well, I know the modded version, it has got orbital supply drops and element veins. Interesting to see if this official version has. Before I go to astray, let's go back up. I'm a bit off course there. Yeah, see, there's nothing too unusual here in the biomes. But, I mean, we're only just scratching the surface. See how much I've travelled so far, and look at a tiny portion of the map. Is that a cave? A cave entrance here at 2853. Bit mazy. Not entirely sure if it's going to have artifacts in or. See, I'm playing single player, so the spawns will probably be slightly different on official. There's never as many things. Wow, okay. I thought I was going to be exiting then. That would. Okay, at this point in the video I ended up getting lost in this cave for about 20 minutes. It's absolutely huge and like a maze, and then I suffered a game crash when I exited. So that was all cut. Right, back to the video. So this is Blue Obelisk. Charge station's right near it. Still snowy. Just come from over that way. Loads of ice on this map, but we are on the north, so I suppose that makes sense, really. Let's have a look. So that's an interesting looking area. Whereabouts are we? We'll continue on as far as we can go this side, work our way out, all the way around, and then... Well, this is, yeah, I was looking forward to showing you. Any of you who have played Destiny 1 Tell me what this reminds you of. It's such a crazy area and it goes like instant night. The Taken return. You can't. Can I go into the water? I don't think you can actually go fully into the water, but I know at least on the modded version all these little bubbles had little sea creatures inside, like eels and stuff. It might be the case they just haven't spawned on this yet, or it might be that they've been removed for the official release, but... Oh, and look. What's that? It's aggroed on me. Zombie fire wyvern. Okay, so there's zombie wyverns in this zone, and this is the official release, not the modded version. Although I'm pretty sure a zombie poison wyvern. Pretty sure in a modded version there were like water wyverns or something around here. Oh hello, look, there's eels inside this little bubble. Oh wow, I've actually gone in the bubble. I didn't know you could do that. Yep, and the eels are attacking me. Can I get out of the bubble? That is the question. Not entirely sure whether I was actually meant to be able to get inside the bubble. I don't seem to be swimming very fast. There we go. So, yeah. Interesting, pointless, but pretty cool. If there's any crazy water wyverns, which I used to see. I'm not sure if you get them to fly through the water or if they become water wyverns, but pretty interesting area, nevertheless. I don't know if you can build or would want to build around here. You know zombie wyverns aren't tameable, but like, I don't know if there's normal wyverns or you can get eggs from this area or anything. What's down here? It's just such a random area. So, I mean, it's pretty cool to look at. It's interesting, but I can't really imagine many people coming here for any specific reason. I mean, there's a drop there, but I can't imagine there's anything too fantastic in it. I'm getting shocked by lightning. Obviously I'm in God mode, so I don't know what that would do if I wasn't. So it's a pretty hostile area. So there's some spinos. What's that? Another zombie wyvern. There's an aberrant okay, so they're aberrant spinos. Let's have a look at this crystal, see if you get anything decent for it. Oh, so you get red gems from this. These funky crystals, so I suppose it's a reason to come here. And blue gems, and okay, so you get a bit of and element shards, right. You want element on Crystal Isles, you have to come to this crazy area and farm the crystals. I've no idea what my rates are, so I just don't know. Right. Continue. Yeah, easterly. And it'll suddenly become daylight again, I expect, in a second. There we go. Pretty cool. You see it from outside, it just looks like a nice wooded area, and then you get into it and it's like night time and crazy. And this is bringing us to the floating islands then. Let's have a look at, I suppose what I ought to do. Okay, this crazy element-ish area, 2983. Pretty cool. I'd have a base there. but you'd probably get annoyed with the lightning after a while. Well, this is where you're going to want to get your flyers from, but then you can't get up here without a flyer. So, one of them sort of situations. Right, let's have a quick look at this crystal, see what you get. Pure crystal, refined crystal, fractured crystal. I don't know. Because the only mod I've got on here is awesome spyglass. I'm pretty sure that doesn't add random types of crystal. There's a bit of metal. But this fractured crystal. Fasted. Fractured. Yeah. There's some pretty cool, like, look how flat this little island is here. Perfectly flat. You have to make an awesome base, but, you know, be a bit dodgy if you wanted to make a industrial cooker. But there's loads of them, and they're all pretty flat. There's water on this one, and this is quite a big area. I mean, if you wanted you're a big tribe, like my tribe for instance, I think this would be a pretty good area for us. There's that water there, massive great area all the way around here. It depends what's, I mean, there's alphas, so honestly this area looks like it's not finished. I mean, like, I feel like there should be water in there by the looks of it. I don't know if a map's like not completed, if it's just not rendered in, but yeah. Anyway, moving on. There's this crazy bit here. Parasols. Cool bit of crystal. Now there's a mountain somewhere on here, I remember from the modding. Oh gosh. Whew. Okay, I don't know what that was, but that sound scared out of me. Anyway, there's a mountain which looks like that, which has wyverns on it. Wyvern nests. So I'll look around for that at some point. Let's have a quick look over here. See, there's all these red crystals. See if they give the same. Probably will. Let me just mute my mic so I can sneeze. And I'm back. That doesn't say fractured, it says fasted. Like, what is fasted crystals? Let's have a look in my inventory. Refined crystal. This has been refined over time and can make a great treat for crystal wyverns. Now that is interesting. Does that mean we get a new wyvern, or is this just something they've overlooked and forgot to remove from the game? Now is this pure crystal? That's also for those. And then rough crystal, also for the wyverns. Where's that fasted? Fasted crystal, also for the wyverns. And there's just normal crystal. Could be crystal wyverns. Now that would be pretty interesting. We'll look out for that. So there could be more than one creature come with us. Yeah, anyway, floating islands, you know, they are what they are. Pretty cool. We'll take a better look at that a bit later on. Plenty of flowers. Shame about the weather. Right. Quick look at the map. I will BRBs when it stops raining, I believe. See you in a minute. Okay folks, I'm back. I managed to change the time of day, I've stopped time, all that business, so hopefully I can just carry on. Put that back on. Ember Crystal Wyvern, there we go. They're not tameable, so there must be eggs around here somewhere. You're meant to feed them, so... Where is it? Ember Crystal Wyvern. Tameable passive. Oh, well, you're meant to passive tame that then. Don't appear to have any. So it comes with free milk as well. Well, they make a weird noise. And I can increase the speed of it. That's interesting. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, did not mean to do that. I'm going to get a couple of levels so we can increase the speed, see. Suppose if we get these. So if I'm... Oh yeah, look at that. Again, not modded. It's a more cool way of seeing the place. Oh wow. Rock drakes on this map then. Wonder if there's rock drake nests. So if you want the rock drakes, 5082. In this weird ruin type place. Let's have a look. Cool if there's drake nests. Have a quick. Oh damn. Pretty cool ruin. What's this? An artifact of some kind? Well, that's pretty easy to get to if you want artifact to the pack. You get past the rock drakes outside. There doesn't appear to be anything. Few lizards. Nothing too crazy. Wow, what a beautiful map. So artifact to the pack now became super easy to get. Right, keep going southwards. There's loads of these floating islands, they're all over the place, look. There's like a swampish one. Passes. Now look at this. If you like the autumn event, you'll like this biome. It sounds like a swamp, you can hear all the frogs going. The trees just look, yeah, they're definitely like swamp trees. Look how cool it looks though. This is going to be a cool map to explore properly. So the red swamp area, if you're interested, 59.79. On to the next area. This looks kind of like the bog biome on Genesis with these trees. They're very similar. I don't know if there's going to be any Genesis creatures on this version of the map. There was on the original version, but I would be very surprised if there will be on here. In fact, I'd almost guarantee there won't be. Is that a gacha? Look, a wild gacha down in the bog spider type area. Oh man, I thought I'd stop time. Wow. What the? Okay, it gets very cold in this area. Bear in mind I've got 500 fortitude. Well, so basically if you come into this area you're gonna die. Not unless something's gone drastically wrong on here. Because time's frozen and it suddenly looks night time and it's raining. Okay, I'm back guys. I've come to the conclusion this map is a little bit glitched for weather. Because once it starts raining, it seems it rains forever until you delog the game and come back on. Now, I'm not going to do that, so I guess I'm just going to abandon this wyvern. So we can get on a bit quicker. So there was a gacha in this area. See if there's anything else interesting. Gas bag. So this is like your extinction sort of area then. Wonder if you might get velonosaurs and what have you. It's funny, it looks so much like Genesis. I wonder if they took inspiration from this map, or even if the person who made this map had a hand in making the bog biome in Genesis. Could be likely. Look, it's so similar. Goes to show though that if when transfers open up, if you bring your bog spiders here, it'll be quite fun. That rain's very annoying. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to mute the natural sound. There we go. So we're in the next area. Shows how big this map is. We've took all the way around there and we're only not even halfway through the map. Okay. It reminds me of the island, this section. You know, pretty bare, skinny, sandy river, few trees, not a lot to write home about. Although there is a few mushrooms here. I'll give my yeah, so you can get your fungal wood, rare mushrooms from them at least. I'm yet to see an element vein or orbital drop, so there's a good chance they've been removed. So this is a dunes. Okay, we're getting into sort of deserty area. So mid-south. It's definitely like your scorched earth area. You can tell by the sort of creatures you're getting. I don't know if there's going to be any like desert drops or anything like Ragnarok. So there's purple crystals here. Let's see what these give. All the different crystals seem to give you different things. So you get cactus sap from them, sand, as well as the other little bits and pieces you get from all the other crystals. So pretty cool biome. And I will look at all the biomes in a bit more detail if people want me to. Wow, bit of a spawning place here. If you want your black pearls, probably here's a place to go with all the trilobites. If you want a bit of fish, to go with your chips. Right, continuing on. Have a quick look. I was pretty sure that there was an orbital drop or something along them lines in the dunes, so I'm pretty sure it's been removed. I suspect it would be, but it would be really nice if the element veins are here, because it would be a good source of element. Then if you go to those red crystals, you can get element shards. So. Oh, different wyverns. What are these? Just normal fire wyvern. Ah, so this is like a little wyvern cave. Is there going to be eggs? Okay, lots and lots of wyverns here. Not worrying about getting attacked because God mode. So it's definitely a wyvern cavern, but I don't see any nest sites. Doesn't mean there isn't any, of course. So these look like they'd be good places to put a nest. That was a poison. Definitely look like you'd have nests on these. Could have been removed. I mean, I don't know. Might have just not spawned yet because it's a freshly spawned map. Wow. I hope there's going to be eggs here at some point because this is a pretty cool wyvern area. I like it. Just so different to the normal wyvern scar, which is a bit boring on all the other maps. Definitely no nests at present, though. Let's see if I can. There's a good place to put a wyvern trap here for milk. It's going to be a popular place, I think. A quick look over this section of the desert, see if there's anything interesting looking. You know, it's just a desert. Of course, this amazing looking red area. I've gone back on myself a little bit. In fact, no, we'll come back. Yeah, just want to show you this. So, Phoenix type creatures all the way around here. Tameable knockout tame, apparently. Emberflower seeds, I've no idea what they are, but let's okay, just harvest them. That's what you use to feed them. New resource, emberflower seeds. Lots of new little bits on this map. So 61, 65. You can see where we are on the map. And not only is there those random phoenix looking like things, which you can tame by knocking them out, so I'm guessing you could probably bowler them. I can find my way in here. I'm pretty sure this is where you get your wyvern eggs from. See more of them. I'm guessing they're just phoenix, but you tame them in a different way. Some crazy music going on. I know I've turned the sound off, but right. So some red crystal here. Which you can't break. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure if you can even still get in this mountain. You used to be able to get in there, it was full of wyvern nests. But let's move on. Perfect time for the fog to come. Alright, so we're back in the desert. So it looks like we're going into the next sort of biome area. I don't really know what you could call this biome. Watery biome? Right. Watch this. I don't know if you can do it. See, I didn't know before, but I saw someone else do it. If you use an anglerfish, you can actually harvest these and get loads and loads of bills from them. Tropical crystal wyvern. There we go. So there's a few different. The other one was emerald. This is tropical, and the other one was probably the water one I was on about from that taken sort of area. We just couldn't see any. Tropical. They're just basically the same wyvern with different colour patterns. This is a bit of a boring biome, to be honest. Tropical biome, obviously, though, because of the wyverns. Wyverns, wyverns everywhere. Yeah. Ooh, this is an interesting looking place. Let's look where we are. Going back on ourselves slightly. I wonder if you can get anything unique from the crystals in the tropical area. Is there any unique crystals here? I'm not going to be able to harvest that, it's too big. Not really, I don't think. Alpha lead Siegfrieds in a shallow water. So this is quite a big biome, this tropical biome, and this goes up to the green obelisk here, look. There's a green obelisk. So green ob is tropical. No charge stations or anything there. Bit of a laggy area there. Okay. So we've pretty much done a loop. Now I'm just going to go straight through the middle and see what it looks like. You just check the time. Okay. So swamp area. See, if I go too high up, can't see because of the blasted fog. Seems like it's very swampy in the middle of the island, or the middle of the ark. Okay, what the heck happened then? What's this? Just so you can pick up rare mushrooms. There's a few crystals here. Let's have a look at these. So you're getting green gems from these, even though they look orange. No element again. Right, that'll do for this showcase. There's not really a lot in the middle of the island, so I didn't see the point in including it. If there's any particular area you want me to look at in better detail, caves you want me to explore, creatures you want me to have a look out for, just let me know in the comments. Bye for now, and please, you'll really be helping me out if you won't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much.